Yo, what's good TikTok? What's good YouTube? It's Batman Mo back with Media. So let's talk about a quick video, quick topic. The first thing they ever did to everybody that was melanated, to everybody that had carbon, to everybody in society, when you talk about even some of these lower class Caucasian folk, right? First thing they ever did was try to tell you that black was evil. They tried to tell you that darkness was bad, right? And if y'all, I don't know if y'all ever remember the video with Rashad Jamal, and then a video with if you ever go into your Egyptian sciences, you'll understand that black was never bad. When the the Egyptians actually, I'm gonna say like this: when the Egyptians, when they were going to, go for a funeral or anything like that, they used to wear white, not black. Now, but let me keep it brief. So when you deal with darkness, right, or you deal with what people call darkness or blackness, right, you got to understand. People say black is all colors together, but black actually predates color itself. They don't understand that, right? You're talking about how can you take before, okay, I'm gonna say like this: before the lightest hydrogen atom, right, or before the lightest elemental force, which y'all call hydrogen, right, or the atom, which is the atom is the building blocks that make up physical matter. So before a hydrogen atom, you have what you call your subatomic particles, and subatomic particles could be expressed as waves or particles, right? So now you dealing with how you have these waves of energy that predate actual light, right? And predating light, or predating even the photon itself. What do you understand? Okay, through nuclear fission and through nuclear fusion and nuclear fission, now I'm able to create light through hydrogen and helium and these different forces, through hydrogen and and have helium, and through certain other processes, I'm able to create from your suns, you're able to create planets and many different, and stars exploding and many different things like that, right? And your black holes and things like that. But when you understand that, okay, darkness predates light in general, in terms of even the light is the electromagnetic scale, and darkness comes before even the electromagnetic scale. I tell people what we see is, what we see as physical light is an outside force. It's a force. Okay, when you when you go into your mother's womb is in darkness, and through a process in darkness, through the 9 months, in these 9 months in the womb, and certain cycles of creation, now you're able to have a baby and come out into the light. Let's talk about when you talk about the mental, and how in the mind everything is dark in the mind until you do what? That you think, and when you think, you create images, and you create everything else through sparks that come from the electromagnetic scale and different certain fusions of energy. And this creates and these connections between the neurons and your what I'm saying, between the electricity and the neurons and your electrons and things like that. But okay, so when you are doing this is also creating light in your head. So it's the same thing. So now what I have to understand is, if the universe comes before light, and the universe comes before black, and it's in darkness, you gotta understand, when even in the Bible, when it said, the guy, that the Elohim was upon the face of the deep, or upon the darkness and the void, you feel what I'm saying? Or you talk about how when in a lot of your mythologies, what do they talk about? The primordial waters of Noon. They talk about the primordial waters in your Greek cultures and mythologies. They talk about how everything was in darkness before it was in light, and how there was a spark in that darkness. You know what I'm saying? Through certain tones, vibrations, and frequencies, we talked about let there be light. There had to be a certain coding to this. It had to be a certain understanding of how things could be formulated. So what happens is, you have the creator, which is the Most High, and then you have other beings that was already in the etheric realms as well, that helped fashion the reality. This is, so you have Thoth, right? And everybody knows Thoth. Everybody knows Tahuti, right? Because he has a lot of famous works, right? But Thoth Tahuti is actually Melchizedek or Melchizedek, right? And you know, Melchizedek is actually Archangel Michael. And we talked about how Khnum and Enki is Enki, and a lot of these different beings, you know, represent each other. You know what I'm saying? So if you go throughout the text and you start to be able to put, you know, together these titles, because these names are just titles, they have galactic names, but these names are titles, you will see that that Thoth actually made the formula for the, you know, for existence, and Khnum or the Enki fashioned the, when you talk about fashion the bodies in the spirit complex, the body spirit complex, not the soul. The soul comes from the Most High, but Khnum fashioned the body spirit, and understanding that the Most High is the one that actually gave you this essence of the soul that is within you from the creative force of will. You feel what I'm saying? So now you will start to understand that the universe itself is a mental universe, and the mental universe, it lets you understand that everything is in darkness, and everything that is in darkness has to come to light through certain processes, through certain forms, and everything is vibration and frequency anyways. Just to wrap this up real quick, remember, everything is vibration, everything is frequency. Everything, they tell you everything has polarities of light and dark, but they don't understand that everything that is a polarity is just degrees of the same thing. Y'all get what I'm saying? Everything that it has a polarity that has two sides to it is just degrees of the same thing. You have a left and a right, but not understanding that left and the right is based upon how you are viewing the object. If you're viewing it on one side, it's left and right. If you're viewing on the other side, it might be right to left, just depending on what side you're viewing it on. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not really about direction. It's about the application of geometric shapes, and geometric shapes is normally for the earth anyways. When you talk about the earth plane, this is how we understand certain geometries, but on a higher plane, in higher existences, they understand the wrappings, they understand the intertwining of energy and how energy moves and how energy is manifested and how energy plays its part. Like the DNA, it has certain functionings, the way it wraps around things. So once you get that, we are, you know, we're electromagnetic beings, but we're even more than electromagnetic beings. Us being etheric beings, us being even higher than spiritual, us being even higher than etheric, and understand that even for y'all to really comprehend what etheric, what we're saying when we say etheric, we're saying that you have a plane, you have the physical plane, then you have the spiritual plane, then you have the etheric plane, the mental plane, then you have the etheric plane, and then you have, you know, continuous planes above that. And that is this illusion that you think that everything is just so toned down. The universe itself is so vast, and not only the universe, but but other universes and other parts of existence. You feel what I'm saying? So that was just a quick topic, quick video on darkness and why darkness is not evil. And y'all got to get that out your head. And I'm gonna keep telling y'all that. But appreciate y'all. It's Bam Mo.